And welcome to another turn of Dominions 5. We are playing as Berytos. Go ahead. I have not looked at the turn yet. Let's see what we're up against. Yeah, we're last. Oh boy. It's an attack. That's what we thought would happen. Conjuration done. Shed him, Scapegoats, Corpse Man. Found one water site. Nice. 2 water sites. That one looks like it's probably got fire too. We'll check the sites themselves once we finish this. No blood slaves on our blood 2. Way to go. But overall, 37 blood slaves, not terrible for this stage of the game. We're going to keep working on that. We shouldn't have too much trouble here. Yeah. Lost just humans. No, we lost a Sayer. Well, not ideal, but I was trying to lose some of these humans, right? This war elephant was busy costing us like 50 gold a year, and I do not want that. We go ahead and attack over here. No PD, or 1 PD. We got a peasant. Nature gems. We patrolled out a scout. And my undead and demonic troops are being struck. Oh shit. I have demonic troops here. Quick! Quick! I think one of them died. Oh my god. That is unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Where's that peasant? Okay, let's check the sites. I think it was. Here we found a singing stream. 2 water, nice. And down here, a boiling bog. 4 water fire. Very nice. So our water income is up by 3. That's obviously a colossal increase. And our fire is up by 1. And it only costs, what do you spend, like 10 water gems? I mean, we pay it back in a little over 3 turns in water gems alone, not counting the fire. That's pretty dope. This province is not being successfully patrolled out, as far as it currently goes. Back, in. So, yeah, that's hurting us a little bit. How are we doing over here? 28 unrest. 315 in the treasury, but we're not making a bride yet. We did finish our lab, though, which is nice. Here we failed to blood hunt with our 2 groups. Way to go. Okay. So we need to, this turn, assess our patrollers. Still sieged. This looks capturable. I don't know who was here before, but we're going to go get it. I don't know what we could really defend this, but I don't know there's any reason not to go get it. It's been there for several turns. Might as well put our flag on it. Return our Sayer here. We're going to look once we get these Sayer back. Depending again on what we see anything change here, we're going to look to push this throne and take it. This guy, I believe, was going to search. We finished our lab here on the construction site, so I definitely want to get these guys over here. And I want them to move through the swamp because it doesn't have a death site. We are recruiting researchers, so we did not obviously get another air death. Where are we? So we finished Conjuration 5, which is awesome. That's big elementals. And we can cast all the big elementals. In terms of other spells, we don't have any nature for Howl, but Howl is a great spell. Our lions are okay. I don't think we want these. Trying to remember if these draconians are the ones that make more of themselves. I don't know if it's potentially worth it. They cost a lot of air gems, but I don't know if it's potentially worth it to get some now so that they start building. Because obviously, if they do, if I am correct, I'll have to look this up, but I think they're the ones that summon themselves. So if that's true, getting them started early is very valuable. Voice of Tiamat, we don't have any underwater that we can really use this on very easily because you need to be underwater. I'm not building a lab underwater just for one Voice of Tiamat cast. Winter Wolves, Sea Trolls, Ball Bears, yeah, mostly big elementals. But now we're going to grab Alt 1 super fast and then go up Thaum and Construction. Which should be really cool. Part of why, the eventual move to construction is why we want to get these guys all moving so that they're going to make lightless lanterns cheaper. Because that's going to be nice for us. Oh, here's the peasant. And he got the the peasant has fire drakes. Hold on, we got to go back and read that one again. A young farmer has returned from an unexpected adventure. He got dragons. Okay. All right, this is a very impressive tainted presence. Something otherworldly seems to be controlling this unit and has enhanced leadership values. I guess that gave it magic leadership. All right. I mean, these are going to be potentially very helpful. We don't have any fire resistance in our bless, so we got to be a little careful. Also, fire drakes being cold-blooded feels like a WTF. Like you got to put these guys kind of in front so that they don't fire blast all your dudes, but they're free, so I'm all for it. They can start patrolling. Patrol. And then eventually, we'll go ahead and move. We'll probably move them off of this guy, and he can just go and cart blood slaves. It's just a free commander. I don't think we're starting a fortress here this turn. So, can't do that yet. Ugh, we're so poor. So poor. Let's do that. So I just really want to get one more of this trying to win this coin flip. These guys are carrying. Oh, look at these. Look at our first shed. Storm power 2, 15 strength. We're going to be able to buff them with an extra 4 strength on our with our bloodlust. These are dark vision. These are immensely strong units. Very, very excited to have them on the team. Looking forward to getting more. But we only have 26 blood slaves. We need to get our blood income going better. Scroll this down. We need to ferry out. Take the scout here. They're going to ferry out a dowsing rod. Do we have any more dowsing rods? No. We need to make more dowsing rods. I think it's not. We'll go ahead and make. Not blood hunt. Forecast. Forge. That's the one. Make one just for. It's not worth the one blood slave. Like we'll get more blood slaves by having this on the person a turn earlier. So that's why I think this is worth it. I don't know. If we only have one person here, though, we can probably send this to go and help. So take 2 turns to get there. Kind of unfortunate. We need more chaff. If we could just get a nature person, we could get a lot of wolves going. We have a huge amount of nature gems. But no need. We need our hero or our god. Either one would be acceptable. To sort of get us on the path here. I think it's also not unreasonable to send these 2 people along as well. They're going to start making reduced cost, air and earth items. This person should probably forge something given that they're here. Definitely want to make lifelong protections, although we're not quite there yet. We definitely need wing shoes. Don't have enough for a flame helmet. A path, that is. This one makes a devil every turn or something. Yeah. I'm just checking here to see if there's anything sort of super valuable that we could look to make. Because this is a more more costly individual. Storm in a Bottle is quite good for summoning air elementals. We definitely want some of those. I think let's start with the winged boots. Let's go ahead and give also the hammer. Make sure I did give her a hammer. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so those wing boots are only costing us a lot. Let's see, it's 20%. Well, we can just check. Let's see. 128. We're gonna forge them. Yeah, so that only cost us 6 gems, and it would have been 10. 10, yeah. So I guess I would have thought. So I guess it's 20. Underration bonus 20 costs 20% less, so that should make it cost 8 gems. And then this is forge bonus 2. Okay, sorry, forge bonus 2. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's pretty darn nice. Although, I think the only other question is, so we have currently 2 hammers. I think that it would be also very reasonable to make 1 more hammer, even though we're still paying the full. Paying a little bit more, but just from an efficiency perspective, I don't want to move this person up, and this person isn't Earth 2, so even with the boots, they can't make it. But we'll try and get, once we have the error, she could also just walk. We don't need the hammer yet, because it's going to be, the rest of these guys aren't going to get here. It saves us a couple gems, and uses up this person's turn. I'm basically using up this mage turn now to sit to save 20% of 15 gems. But then she will also be like, it's more valuable for her to be here. So maybe we're still, I think it's fine. We'll go ahead and do it. Huh. Doing that, we've got forgers moving here, and then with those air shoes, right, we'll also be able to move in other forgers that we may need, like this guy, eventually, more easily, and without risk of going through our stupid death swamp monstrosity nonsense. I guess they're not our swamps, but Well of Pestilence, Ink Pot End nonsense. I guess they're all hunting like blood 3s, which is a lot, but still, kind of surprised. All right. We're going to go ahead and cast more Voice of Apsu, I think. It's just pretty cheap, and we've seen, it has pretty good chances of turning up. Here, we only have these gems can all go to the lab. We have 27 blood slaves. So we could cast, we're 1 short of a Shedim, and I don't know that we have any random sort of slaves sitting around. Doesn't appear so. Get this patrolled down. This guy's been cursed. I think that's new. I don't remember this guy being cursed before, but maybe I'm wrong. Blood hunting, blood hunting. Repeat. Definitely repeat recruit scouts for a little bit. Here. Only one PD because I'm not the only person I'm at war with right around here is and will probably show up with their god. They're also currently bottled up in the capital. They're back on. I think everywhere else we'll keep the researcher. We'll try and build up some gold. Eventually get this forwarded and turn brides back on. I'm not sure what else we're supposed to be doing here. I guess our scales are pretty dicey in the... Oh, that's not even us. Our scales are also dicey. Just, in a slightly different way. So, yeah, I'm not sure how everybody else is managing to afford all these mages and brides and whatnot. So here, though, in terms of what we can cast, we can do more terracotta army. No reason to do scapegoats on these. We'll have the smaller guys do it. Like, if we were going to do that, we would just research. We would just flip who's researching to get more research. We can do more Call of the Winds. We are sending more birds over here. We're patrolling over here. This group's going to patrol this down and then join in. Thing here. This is a blood 3. They're definitely... We want to get them into the hunt, such as it were. Maybe we'll send this person here. This person can do a Call the Winds. Give them some patrollers. This person can summon some more clay soldiers because we'll need those. And we'll go ahead and get some more scapegoats. More Shedim. Mother Oak is still up, but probably not for very much longer. All right, 392 research. We're using a lot of mage turns, casting, site searching, and blood hunting, and moving. Right, we're wasting a lot of turns. Oh, these people were moving, not researching. Okay, yeah, go back to being moving. That was close. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, we're using up 6 mage turns moving. 7, I guess, for over here. So that's definitely eating into our research this turn. More corpse constructs. We could get a magical leader, like our peasants. So he's going to go ahead and patrol this down. Then maybe we'll have him move over here. He can pick up some of these things. Yeah, these need magical leadership. These need death, undead leadership. I believe they are undead. We could look to get one of these guys to cast a king. That'll help. He can then lead these corpse constructs around to go and start patrolling. Then we'll go ahead and do 2 casts of Dark Knowledge. And some more. Try and really get our death income going. Right now we're at what? 2? Oh, we're at 5. Okay, we're at 5. Still, always never have too much. And this is our last person. So I think we're good for this turn. We'll go ahead and end, and this is going to be a double turn as we go right into the next hosting. I will go ahead and pause, though. All right, and we're back. Finish Alt Thaum. Voice of Apsu, nothing. Dark Knowledge, Battlefield, nice. Nothing. 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 That's a lot of nothing. Found no magic sites with our search. We picked up 42, 47. Good blood slaves, that's pretty nice. Hey, did we lose anybody? Nope. Very good. We got, excuse me, 4 gems, nice. 3 cold, bad. broken out. Unrest, population, and people left. Greendale. This is like a big paintball game. This is the paintball game gone too far for our community fans. They moved to this province. We have a fort here. That's actually probably good for us. We killed a lot of brigands. Oh, and there goes Okay. So no more This is Niflheim, like right around. Oh, like right here. Okay, I don't think it's gonna be Niflheim for very much longer if he's even still in the game. So yeah. But we just snuck in here. This province has 100 unrest and makes onyx sorceresses, which are totally useless for us. We already have all this crap that we need. We're just gonna put 1 PD. I could put 6 PD, and this would start to whittle down this unrest. I think that's. I wouldn't be surprised if one of these people's like, hey, that's mine. And I might have to sell it back to them for good relations. But for now, we're just leaving it at 1 PD. Alright, where else we got? Let's move all of these mages down to our lab so they can start forging next turn. Finish Thalm 3. That's going to give us Augury and Harspex. Harspex, of course, not useful yet. Constructs. Got our 1 death gem to 6 death per turn. Still need our astral income is really bad. And astral's super useful. But we still definitely want to try and find a lot more astral. This guy's to a safer square first. And a more relevant one. Alright, we have 2 scouts. We're moving a scout down. That's good. This could be a scout here who gets this and can move over here. This is the God Coast. This is the one that got colder. And we killed 72 filthy brigands. Okay, we're just generating a lot of unrest. But they're doing a great job of blood hunting, so this should be good now. Yeah, we'll go ahead and drop. We're going to drop another 2 sets of birds on them, I think. Or no, 3 sets of birds. Oh no, I moved both the birds. That wasn't what I meant to do. Alright, well that's a whoops. You go back. I misclicked. But anyway, 2 more birds going here. We'll put these other birds back. We're sending a scout down, so he'll start collecting blood slaves. This scout, go ahead and grab these. Good, he's only 1 turn away. We got birds, we got blood hunting. These guys are not as good at blood hunting. I don't know if we have any more 2s. We do have another 2. Get out there. And we'll fly. We'll use like our boots or a scout or something to ferry them some more of our eventually cheaper made blood items. He can go here and start to blood hunt. Keep patrolling. We haven't quite gotten it all the way down yet, it looks like. Still waiting on that fortress. We're back on brides. Which is good. I felt bad about not making them. I don't know when we'll fort this. We may just, Citadel of Power it in 40 turns. At present, we don't need the fort. Here we can go ahead and forge some more stuff. Sanguine dowsing rods right now cost 3? 2. Yes, they cost 2. That's cheap. I think this person should actually, at a minimum, forge something better. We could use more Earthbirds. We could use another hammer. I think we were going to make another hammer. Dwarven hammer. We'll let most of these guys do the lesser work. Yeah, and I don't have any. I think in fact, 25 points of research to delay 1 turn on sanguine dowsing rods. Or we could find something better for her to make. Now, it would have to be something that's looking sort of forwards, because we don't really need most of this stuff right now. But like she can make a storm in a bottle. We'll need a storm in a bottle eventually. It's a good use of her time. Research. Voice of Apsuing has thus far been unsuccessful. But this, or at least it was this last turn. Voice of Apsu, yeah. Okay, so this person can only do ones that we've already searched 2. I don't really think that it's worth it for the extra 1 point. In terms of casting, nothing too much. These gelatinous cubes, I know some people use to great effect. I have not had a chance to figure that out yet. I think you can just research. We'll see if these guys are in the same boat. No, okay. They can reach a little bit farther. No, and then no. So 2 of them can go back to researching. We're definitely going to want one of these guys. It's a good turn. You can use our flying boots. We're going to want one of these guys up here. We're going to want one of the fire. He's a fire water one. We're going to need those in addition, right? Because this one's our astral. So a little bit more, a little bit more mage movement, but that's okay. Really need to go back and re-watch what is in this. I remember it being just like regular elemental summoners and chaff. I think that's what's there. Assuming that's the case, what can we do? We've got plenty of strong units. We have chaff. Need someone to carry some more chaff. Like just we could like throw all these guys in the front lines and then supported by our demons. Shouldn't have these guys, right, can absorb the fire elementals, hopefully. Right, with FR 20. And then the demons can go and kill stuff. We can put some more of this crap up in the front to get it killed as well. We've got some undead. Okay, I mean, I think we should be fine here. Do that. Obviously, they can't be bodyguards. This crap all needs to go right in the front. I guess it has to be in skirmish formation. Storm Demon's not in the front. Useful unit. Commander, not in the front. Bride here, not in the front. Okay. Yeah, we're just trying to get our human chaff killed off, basically, I think. Save us some upkeep. These guys can just fire. These ones I do want to hold. Divine Blessing is what we want there. Put these in a line behind. Maybe 2 rows behind. We don't need Blessing. I do want Air Shield just so I've had a bride get picked off by an arrow before in my other Berytos game, and oh my god, does it hurt. I don't even know what's the other Berytos game. May have just been testing, but oh my god. 400 gold because you didn't cast Air Shield. It's just, it feels terrible. It feels so bad. I think we'll go ahead though and not start with Phoenix Power. Do we have any? Do we have any little guys? We do not have any little blood guys. I think we may want to just do, yeah, just a pair of imps. And then advance and cast. Yeah, do imps, Phoenix Power. The imps are just to distract a little bit. Maybe they snipe a mage, mess up the enemy's lines. Phoenix Power, and then we can just wander on in and fight that way. So let's do that. And you can have a Blood Slave too. Whoa. Okay. So with that said, the people who are going on this little excursion are the 2 brides and this guy. So we're taking in total, like 100 and something units. Hold. He has commands. I think this should be more than sufficient to deal with this without losses. I'm pretty sure it was just elemental summoners. Research. No, don't research. To check for more death sites. Got gems. 56 blood slaves. Here. Scapegoats. On the one hand, I think that we're more likely to need them up here, and then move this way. But this is actually like not any closer. Right, this is 15 away, and from here it's, oh no, it's not. Yeah, it's 15 either way. And this sort of helps border us, shore up the border with Memoria to the south. And we've already sort of got some guys here. So I think it's fine. We're making a nice good number. Each one's 2. I think it's 2 scapegoats per. So I'm making another 10. 10 sacreds. What else we got? Patrolling. Down. Yeah, we patrolled that down. Patrol that. Patrol that. We're sending more patrollers over there. This is obviously getting unrest, but I don't want to do anything about it. I don't want to risk the guys. Sending more birds to help deal with that. That's a whoops on my part. We do need some more patrollers to just patrol out sort of this random unrest as well. Just going to help our income if we can get that handled. Who has it? Oh, just this guy. Okay. Yeah, so we're barely researching any more than we were last turn. This means we're not casting any auguries. Right, because we did just get access to augury. I do want to cast some of those, but I don't have any free fire 2s. Because our only fire 2s are the brides. And they are all currently engaged in blood hunting, fighting, or foraging. Or leading, yeah, I guess this counts as fighting there. Leading our armies around. Honestly, this is probably worth just searching. Okay, well, we'll look to augury next turn, I suppose. Which is fine. 1 turn of doing that, because we'll finish, well, we're just starting to recruit this bride. These will finish their work, and then they'll move back. These guys are going to stop doing this probably. They can probably cast augury next turn, so that should be fine. Spent all our money. Okay, maybe now is a good time then to think about our larger strategic objectives. So, We are playing Berytos, great scaling nation. We have not come under any attack. We had one tough fight against which we were not victorious in. We lost some sacreds, but we've largely bounced back from that, and now we're well into the demon portion of the game for us. We're making 10 demons this turn. We've already got a bunch. In the excuse me, in the near term, we're going to take this throne. We'll see about this throne. It's kind of far away because of this lake. But wow, it's got really cold. I guess these are not our dominion. We still need a temple over here. Yeah, we could really use a temple over here. 0 money. Maybe once the prophet's done with this work, he can come and preach up. Yeah, we're losing our dominion all over here. This throne is pumping out a lot of candles. And Femoria too. But anyway, we're in a great spot. We're a little bit larger than you'd expect, but we're not like I want a whole big war larger. This conflict basically gave us an extra so far 6 provinces, but they're all kind of crappy. Like this one's okay, but the rest of these have like 10,000 population combined. And so far, not a ton of sites, except this one. So we're going to need to... So the question is, can we turtle? If we can turtle, for how long can we turtle? And what are we trying to get to so that we can then take the next fight? Right, like we can go... Currently, I think we're headed up for construction 6. That's going to get lightless lanterns. That's going to make our research go crazy. What are we going to do with that research afterwards? And do we have enough research now to proceed? So I have to go back and check. I don't remember. We have peace with Femoria. We have peace with Helheim. We do have peace with Rillier. I haven't seen a lot of movement between Rillier and Atlantis, but I guess that would all be happening in the middle here where we can't really see it. So that makes sense. Don't see much movement. But so we can either look to end a nap, or we can attack TNN. We've got a decent sized border with TNN. I assume that this is where's Ur? So this is Ur. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So this this is TNN. We could look to press up. Femoria could attack as well. Eyeing myself with Femoria again is it's not the same person, but after the Hinnom game, it's like, I don't know if I can trust these one-eyed giants. They look shifty. But I think, pending if I can go back and find what TNN's Bless was, that's probably our next target. And when we go ahead, unless somebody attacks us, if we look not at research, but at 6 pretenders, TNN has lots of air and nature, a little bit of earth and water on those, and these have even more air. So they're mostly air and nature. It's gonna be big Thunderstrike communions, potentially. We have minor shock resistance. We have 5, which is not a ton. Yeah, shock 5. And like our Shedim, they have storm immunity. They do not have any. Oh yeah, they do. There it is. They are very shock resistant, but our Serim are not. They're just going to get our Bless. So if we wanted to have good research to deal with that, we would need Thunder Ward, which is really on our way anyway. That probably blunts the biggest piece of what they can do to us. They also are very obviously stealthy and glamored, so they're good raiders. We don't have... we have, depending on what they raid with, we have excellent chances of catching raiders. We can Cloud Trapeze in Air Elemental Summoners, which will kill a lot of raiders. So that's fine. We don't have we can also potentially raid with that, but that's a little harder. A lot of the times the PD might go and kill your mage while the air elementals killing people. Um, in terms of our own raiding squads, we don't have Blood 6 yet for our Melkarts, who are going to be our main sort of thugs. I've definitely felt the lack of a thug presence on Berytos before we, get to Blood 6. Um, so our raiding game would be a little weak going outwards, but hopefully our army is strong enough that we could march in and take it, and then we could counter raid successfully. So, if we started off with hitting a bunch of provinces, we could hit all of these at the same time, and then look to like reconvene, regroup in one of them, and then push forwards. So I think I expect we have better research than they do. We're Magic 3. We're good at researching. We've done a lot of it. I would expect that they can't can't have too much to stop us. We look at like 6s. What could they do to us? Big air, right? They're not too whaling. They don't have any death. They're not whaling. I think we're okay. They could do like wooden warrior buffs, but we have fire elementals and fire magic. I don't think that we should be in good shape, but I don't know that we need to rush. I think we need to take this throne, march over and take this throne, finish getting, I want like 100 demons, right? When we go and stack them up and attack them with that. We have Bloodlust already for our demons. The other bit for the demons that would be really, really nice would be alteration for like wooden warriors, because their protection sucks. Wooden warriors would go a long way, or iron warriors is a small AoE, but we can mitigate that. Now this is susceptibility to shock that would put them back to just having 5 SR. So that one's a little bit dicier, but we definitely want to try and get our guys some protection buffs before we really charge in. And that wooden warriors would of course require us to get nature mages, which we don't have yet. Eventually our god could do it. But maybe the iron warriors, and we'll put some other stuff on. So to accomplish that plan, we would need enchantment 5, which I want to do anyway. I think we're good on conjuration for now. I do want evocation, just because it's sort of a shame. We're so good at it, and yet it's still probably not even like the best thing for us to be doing. Magma eruption is good. We don't have the flight yet for earthquake, but we want storm. We definitely want storm. It's gonna help our Shedim a lot. It's gonna let us do big Thunderstrike communions. We could probably just rely on them doing storm, to be honest, which would be really funny. I would actually be very funny if we just went in with storm power scripted, without our own storm going up. So yeah, and our we should take off on research once we finish construction 6 as well. I think this is fine. I don't know if it's perfect, but I think it's fine. And this guy, I guess, is gonna keep waiting, and someday, you know what? He should probably be going and doing something. It's gonna be a long time until we get. And I guess we're making more scouts here, so we can go over here first. It's gonna be a long time. I take that back. He should go over here. Till we can make this fortress. So we'll just have like this guy do it when we get there. Irrelevant. Druid. Just checking. Sometimes you can get like the Whispering Legion. I'm gonna go ahead and pause 1 sec. I'm gonna look this up, because if you get death guys, I think you can twice born them and keep them forever. That'd be 174 gold. Let me pause and look up if this guy's worth it. So he is 1 death, and then it's just a spectral mage. So he's 1 death, and then 2 100% chances at death, earth, astral, and water. So we have enchantment 4. So I think that we could. Oh, he's already dead. I don't know what I'm talking about. He's a death mage, but he's already dead. You can't twice born a death mage who's already dead. Never mind. Don't mind me. Trying to be way too fancy in a way that absolutely does not work. So yeah, all right. Thanks everybody for joining me. Definitely a very long episode here. Sorry about that. I appreciate anyone who stuck with me till the end. But this was turns 31 and 32 of our Berytos game. We've exited our first war up 6 provinces. Oh, awesome! Gosh, everybody else is practically done while we're still working. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a nice day.